Hello everyone. In today's video I'll be showing you how to make the most basic movement for a 2D platformer game in Unity. This is made for beginners so that they can understand how to make platformer movement way faster. I will be explaining most of the code in the video. I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, now let's begin. So the first thing that you're gonna have to do is import the assets into the game. You can also create squares using the engine itself. I use the engine itself to make the art. The first thing that you're going to do is to add the floor to the game. After that, you're gonna add 2D box colliders to the floor. I'm gonna add more floors so that I can test the movement better. But you don't have to. After you're gonna add the floor, you're going to have to add the player sprite. After that, you're gonna add a 2D box collider and a rigid body 2D to the player. The rigid body is used for gravity. When you finish with that, you can create your first script. We're gonna call the script player movement. The first thing that you're gonna have to do is to mention all of the floats and bools in the script. We're gonna start off with mentioning the rigid body 2D. After that, you're gonna add all of the floats and bools needed for the movement. The float move speed is used for the speed of the player. The float jump force is used to determine how high the player can jump. These are the basics. After that, we're gonna mention the rigid body again, but now in the void start, which is used for the start of the game. After that, we're gonna mention the move input in the void update. We're also gonna make a new void called move direction. And in there, we're gonna make an if statement with the move input. If the move input is greater than 0, we're gonna set the sr.flipx to false. But if it's less than 0, we're gonna set it to true. And back in the update, we're gonna mention this. And back in the update, we're gonna mention this void. After that, we're gonna add another void, which is called jump, and is used for when the player jumps. And in the void jump, we're gonna mention what this grounded is made of. And after that, we're gonna check if is grounded is true, and if the button for jumping is pressed. If all of that is true, then we're gonna make the player jump with this line of code. We're also gonna mention the void jump in update. You're also gonna need to add this line of code in another void called fix update. Then we're gonna add a new void called onDraw gizmos, and we're gonna add this line of code. Now we're gonna go back to the project and create a new layer called ground. This layer will be used so that the player can jump. Now we're going to add the layer to every object that the player needs to stand on. After that, we're going to create a new empty object called feet position. And we're going to drag it to the player's feet, and we're going to also attach it to the player. Then we're going to have to set the check radius in the script to 1 or 2. We're also going to add values to the move speed and jump force. Now we're going to start the game, and as you can see, the player can move left and right, and he can also jump. I hope this video helped. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, you can subscribe because that helps me a lot. I also have a Discord server where you can chat with me and other people. So yeah, come join. Alright, bye.